The reflective learner will get answers in the act of meditation. The answers come in the form of usually statements. Like if you were to ask the question, what do I want? What do I want for my career? Pretty soon you'll start getting answers like, gosh, I want a career where I really use my best talents, where I really can put my design to work. Or I really want a workplace where I'm not afraid of my boss, or my job is about ready to go offshore. You'll get some ideas about, first of all, usually what you don't want. But the real truth starts to come when you get answers about what you do want. And when you ask these questions about what do I want, you should ask them about all the key areas of your life. What do you want in terms of a family life? What kind of relationship do you want with your children, with your spouse, with your friends, with your working colleagues? Now, you're not usually going to get this in a day. It takes many days of consistent asking. And what I suggest to people is don't write down immediately. Don't try to meditate with a pen in your hand. Just take 10 minutes and ask yourself those questions in the quiet. And at the end of that 10 minutes, just write down what you feel that inner wisdom has told you. It's not very difficult. The consistency is the issue. The variety of things in your life, like you can ask yourself, what do I want in terms of where I want to go on my vacation? Or let's suppose you're going to dinner that night with some friends. Where do I really want to go to dinner? You can ask it about just common ordinary things like, what kind of movie do I really want to see tonight? What kind of car would I choose to buy if I could make any choice and it was up to me? The more you start to do this, you begin to be acquainted with what actually your soul is saying is important to you. Because for some people, having a special kind of car is really important. For other people, just having any old car is fine that works. And what's important is not to judge whether one of those things is important to you or not, but just to become clear that this seems to be important to you. It's really important that you don't judge these ideas. Normally, at first, when you start doing this, these ideas are going to come from your mind. It's all going to come out of your self-concept. What do you think you should want is what usually starts to come. It's only by repetition, with this quiet, that you get to what you really want. And the whole idea is you shouldn't judge what you really want. You just write it down, and then later you can come back to it and test it again and saying, does that really ring true for me? So it's all a process.